Yo. It's Shed G. Vent session. Come on, man. Talk to him, dog. Talk to him. Shed G. Vent session. Listen up.
Can I vent?
Can I vent? Vent, brother, vent.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy Shed G, and you know you tuned in to another episode of Shed G and Friends podcast, and I'm excited today because not only do we have this young lady here who's in the studio with the beautiful smile and everything. Not only that, she is an entrepreneur. She has a game that is so dope. She's over a lot of things here in the Twin Cities. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Alex Merritt, the love engineer. Give it up. Give it up. Did I do it right?
You did it right.
Okay.
You did it right. Yeah.
I was nervous, you know. You was trying to make me. You was telling me what to say, but it was good. I appreciate
just get a person's name is the most important name in any word in any language.
I had your name.
Get that
you
right.
Just told me the engineer part.
That love engineer.
Right. You threw that in there on me today, but it's okay.
But you picked it up,
and I got it.
You did well.
That's what we do. Now, you're here in the Twin Cities. There's so much stuff that you're getting into. Now, one of the things that you do is a thing called dessert and discussion.
Dessert and discussion,
See,
yes.
You know, you was getting on. I almost made me mess it up. But you do a lot of stuff, and it's like, tell us the concept behind dessert and discussions.
Sure. So, first of all, thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity to be here in the studio with you today. So, dessert and discussion is really an opportunity for men and women to come together, break down barriers, and build amazing relationships one discussion at a time. So, it's a chance for us to talk about love, sex, and relationships as opposed to talk at each other about those topics.
I like how you put that, like at each other. Yeah. Now, at your event, like, tell us the process. So when they walk in, what do they do?
So you come in, you be fly, first of all. So come fly, because again, you just never know who in the building, because people like, everybody looking for love, looking to hook up with somebody. So anyway, come fly. But nevertheless, we come in, and the first, hour or so is just mixing and mingling. Get a drink, get you some desserts, groove to the DJ, check out our vendors. But it's an opportunity for you to just kind of fill out the room. Just again, just pay attention to who's in the room. But also, I usually throw out a quick getting to know you topic. And so for that first hour, to give you an opportunity to go again meet some people
and interact,
to talk and connect. Because again, many people, we end up in the same spaces all the time, but very few people, connect.
And sometimes have that courage.
Right, and so it's a little hard. So I give you a question. Like, if you were a dessert, what would you be?
If I was a dessert?
If you were a dessert,
baby, I'll be a lemon pound cake. That's what I would be, lemon pound cake. But I love that.
And so it gives you an opportunity, a fun way to think about who you are as opposed to the traditional, what's your name, where you work. It's like, it don't matter. But again, who are you and how do you see yourself? And so that gets you started. And then after about that, I kick off the discussion and we go in. And it can go, it's unscripted, but it's engaging.
Right.
And it's helping men and women, again, like I said, talk about this topic that they have a hard time sometimes talking about. But everybody want to know. Everybody got relationship questions.
But see, that was a cool thing. Now, why did you decide to do that? Did you think there was a gap where we had? Because like a lot of cities, there is that gap to bring people and to just bring people together to discuss different things. Because especially in cities where you are, Atlanta, you really don't have that problem. LA, but when you get to cities like Minneapolis, where the percentage is maybe 7.5%, just period. It's just one of those things. Now, what is the feedback you've been getting from just the whole thing? Like, I've been hearing a lot about it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go traveling, but I've been hearing a lot about it. But what is the feedback that you're getting?
So it's super positive. So I'll answer your first question initially. So dessert discussion started in California.
Okay.
So when I lived in California, and so it wasn't one. I keep telling people, I was like, I want to keep coming. I want to come up with like this super dope deal. It started in my living room of my condo because I had questions. That's how dessert and discussion started. And I really just wanted to get people to come over to the house to watch this DVD. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, The Diary of a Tired Black Man.
Oh, no, I ain't heard of that.
See, exactly. I may have to do like an inaugural, bring it, take it all the way back version of it. But I was watching this, I watched the DVD and I was like, wait a minute. And it was from a guy's perspective. And I was like, I wonder, do my guy friends feel the same way that this producer or director did about that? So anyway, I just wanted to get people over to the house, but I didn't want to cook, hence dessert. So I was like, go somewhere else for dinner, come here for dessert. And I wanted people to be really clear that we weren't playing any games, which is ironic because now I have a game. But
we're going to get into that.
At the time, I was like, I don't want you to come over to play. This is a discussion, so come to get something sweet and let's talk about some things. And so that's how it got started. And then the feedback from that is why we're here today. It's that people's like, oh my God, Alex, this is a need. Like, oh my God, men and women need. Not like, oh, it's a good idea. You know, my buddies were here. I was like, this ain't just a good idea. He was like, there's an actual need out there for men and women to have this opportunity.
Now, where can someone go, like if they want to register, if they want to check out, you have a website or anything that they can go to?
So you can go to desertandiscussion.com to get all the information about Dessert and Discussion. You can also follow us on Facebook, also at Dessert and Discussion. We're on Instagram at Dessert and Discussion as well. So those are the three main platforms. But desertandiscussion.com will take you everywhere you need to be and to give you all the information about what's happening with us and where we're going to be next.
Okay, now let's get into this. So this started in your living room.
Right.
You had people, you didn't want to cook. You said, I don't want to cook. Let's just do this. Y'all bring dessert over and wine. Let's have these conversations.
Yep.
But then you have a game. Now, you mind if I?
Oh, yeah.
The game is so dope because it's like playing cards, right? It's like playing cards, but it has questions.
Right.
So explain the game, because I have to purchase mine. I need to get me this. But explain the whole theory with the game, because it's dope.
So the game actually came about. So Dessert and Discussion, like I said, is a live experience. So men and women come. But my good friend actually would always call because she'd always miss them, right? Whether she couldn't find a babysitter or something. And she was like, Alex, you gotta find a way for people to be able to take you home. Is literally what happened. And she was like, you need to figure that out. Because again, and it was her own selfish reasons, right? She was like, I can't come to your events, but I want the experience. And so I started to think through, I was like, how do I get it home, get it into people's homes, but in a fun way that has the same elements that I would bring, which is, again, it's unscripted, it's engaging, and there's an element of chance into the topic, but you also have an element of choice, right? And so that's where we kind of, so the easiest way, and so in my family, we play spades, so we're a card people. Yeah, we're spades people, and
you don't understand. Let me tell you how bad we play spades. When my grandmother, she, God rest her soul, she told me one time, she said, baby, you're not married or nothing, don't you? You don't know somebody that plays spades that you good with? That's a good partner.
They have really basic requirements. Can you play spades with me? Oh, okay, we could do this family thing.
Yeah, you can get married. She never reneged in the life. So I do understand about spades.
And so I wanted a way for you to play the game, but then also if you didn't want to play the War on Love game, you could do something else with the cards, right? Because I like things that have multi-purposes anyway. And so that's what sparked it. And so I took a standard deck of cards and then added the essence that makes it mine, that makes it, trademarkable for the War on Love is I added the questions.
Okay.
And you play it like you play traditionally war. But again, my whole heart was to give men and women an opportunity to have the conversations that we really need to be having.
Okay.
But in a fun way. What you doing?
Let's grab a card right now. We're going to grab this card right now.
So you would shuffle them out,
Shuffle them out. Let's grab this. Let's do this.
We're going to do it. You want to cut?
I cut, we cut spades. Look, cut 4, 5. If you don't cut this many times.
See, in my family, you get your feelings hurt doing all that cutting. You cut one time. What are you doing? You reshuffling the deck. What is happening?
People that flip over the number.
No.
Okay.
So if it was just, date night and it was couples, you could deal them all out.
Okay.
Do them like that. When it's groups of people.
It's like you playing around. Now, how many people can play?
You can play as many people as you want to play. You might just have to pass the deck. But normally we would deal these all out because the goal would be to end up like in war. You end up with the most cards.
Okay.
But if it's a bunch of people, you just sit the deck down and shuffle it. Sit the deck down, and then 2 people flip at a time. So since it's you and I, you can't look at your cards. So.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we were playing spades. Oh, no, that's if we not playing.
If you was right, we gonna play the War on Love game here.
Let's go.
So we'd flip at the same time.
Dang.
Oh, so this usually doesn't happen, but hearts always win. So if you ever leave with a heart, you always win. But because you played the high heart, you win. So you get to the winner picks up the cards and decides which question we as a group have to discuss.
Okay, so this is the question. So I have a queen of hearts and a deuce.
And a deuce of hearts.
Right?
And so the hearts always win. And because he had the high heart, he had the most hearts, if you will.
He 2 questions. So
you get to decide which one we decide
which one. I'm not going to decide this one because this is a child show. Kids can
some of them are
this.
a little risque.
Right. But this one says, should the man always pay for dates?
Oh, this is such a classic old age. As a matter of fact, on Facebook, we were having a conversation
always pay for dates. I'm be honest. No. He shouldn't always pay for dates. That's just my opinion. I don't think he should always pay because it's a, we're not, just like we say, we're not old school like we used to be. It's a partnership.
So I'm old school, and so therefore, for me,
right.
a man should always pay for the dates.
Even if the woman asks him out?
Even if the woman asks him out. Now, here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. And some get a whole bunch of flack. So my deal is the first 5 dates for sure, the guy should pay for it, especially if you're interested. Like, if your goal is for us to become more than just friends,
I get it now.
I expect, desire, and feel really, really, really cherished when a guy pays for a date. If I pay for the date, we are friends, and we will forever be friends.
Okay, but
if I ask you out and I'm gonna treat you, I got you. But the first 5, I'm looking for him to pay for those.
So I'm thinking that we're already in a relationship dating, but this is just we're getting to know each other. Of course, well, the man does set the standard. You have to set the standard, but if you're in a relationship,
then by all means, I should be treating you. You should feel special.
Right.
You should. All of that, because again, there's no secret about everybody wants to feel good,
right?
And that's the beauty of that. What you just did there, right? Because everybody will interpret the question differently, and that's the magic of the game,
right?
Is because you have your experiences. The question didn't change.
No, the question didn't change.
But people's interpretation.
The man up above made somebody change. Look at God.
But the interpretation is what varies, and that's how you get the insights you need. Especially like so, I got a girl who played it, who I found out about. I didn't know her, but she was like, "We played your game," and she long distance with her boo, and she was like, "We played it really early to get to know each other," and now they engaged and the whole night because
they got engaged.
They got engaged.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see this? This
Get
one
you a couple of
games. This one going home with me. God bless your ministry. But thank you so much, Alex.
You are welcome.
This is so dope. I mean, this is the type of stuff that we need. Once we mature, we don't want to go to the clubs all the time.
No.
You can't really date nobody or get to know nobody in the club because you in there, huh? What?
What you say?
Yeah, what'd you say? What? You just start rapping and saying some other things, but this is dope. Now, where can they purchase this?
So you can also get that off of the website. You can go to desertandiscussion.com, click the game, and it will take you to the page to be able to buy it. So you can purchase it online. I'll ship it directly to your door.
What? So that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need to do anything. I'm the love doctor, but she's the love engineer. So that's what we're doing. Thank you so much, Miss Alex, and congratulations. Yes, you are part of the Divine Nine. That's all we have to say. So big shout out to everybody. Please make sure now can they follow you on your social media or anything?
Please do. So join us at Dessert and Discussion. Like I said, desertandiscussion.com. It'll link you to Facebook. It'll link you to Instagram as well. Or you can just go to Dessert and Discussion on Facebook and find us. You'll see the cool logo with the cake in the middle. But definitely do join us. Like I said, on a mission to help men and women build amazing relationships, one discussion at a time. So whether you're married or single, my whole heart is that nobody actually taught people how to do relationships. It was all trial, error, and observation. But you can learn how to do relationships.
We're gonna leave with this. This is a Jack saying that should relationships have the same Facebook or social media. We'll let you leave with that. But thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. You can follow us at Shay G and Friends and everything. Go to our Facebook page, our YouTube, do everything. We have lovely people like this who's always on the show that we love to showcase and do some great things. But remember, this is a must. This is a must. Purchase them. I'm about to buy these, but purchase them so you can have them at your house, and it's something that is great. It's great for parties, barbecues, funerals, divorces.
Hold off on the funerals, though. No,
funerals.
No, don't take it to the funeral. I don't want you
to the funeral. Okay, well,
but divorces, bar mitzvahs,
let's do
all that good stuff. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. We out now. What does this one say? King, you said, would you let them see your phone? You let people see your phone?
I would want to know why you need to see my phone.
Why are you talking so loud? Whisper.